Scars, my young dogs will tell you what the witnesses are.
Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
Talking about finances can be confusing, difficult, scary, murky even. But it doesn't have to be with Money Mentor by Michigan First Credit Union on your side. More than 90 years ago, Michigan First was founded on the principle of putting education first. Today, Money Mentor continues that tradition because affording the lifestyle you want isn't always easy. Check us out at MichiganFirstMoneyMentor.com or follow us on social media for tips, tricks, blogs, and videos today.
Number 4, Bridget Finneron. Number 5, Courtney Matheson. Number 10, Jess Koji. Number 13, Abigail Gray. Number 14, Michaela Waranukas. Number 15, Jenny Beer. Number 16, Paris Reddick. Number 17, Dahlia Rosek. Number 18, Cassie East. The Blue Devils are coached by Andy Richards in his 7th season. He is assisted by Doug Steinhardt, Trevor Foster, and Rebecca Almadag. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, Blue Devils fans. We welcome you to LTU Sports Network coverage of women's college soccer. Tonight is a midweek matchup and also the final game of non-conference play at the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils taking on the Taylor Trojans of the Crossroad League. Hello, everybody. I'm Jan Booker. Delighted to have you here on this call for this final home game of non-conference play. The Blue Devils starting off of a 2-game road trip. First, it was a scoreless draw against Trinity International before losing to Judson University by 3-1. In the first game, the Blue Devils have 11 shots. 7 of them came on goal in the first half, and 14 shots with 6 of them on goal in the second half. As Sydney Schnurstein was in goal for LTU, recording 3 saves and a clean sheet. In the second game of the road trip, the Blue Devils lost to Justin by 3-1. Abigail Gray getting the only goal for the Blue Devils as they were outshot by Justin 18-15. Both teams took 5 shots on goal. The Trojans defeated Madonna last Friday afternoon 3-0 amidst the sweltering heat inside Turner Stadium. Kiana Scheifert opened the scoring in the 15th minute with her 6th goal of the season, which now leads the team in Crossville League in goals. And in the second half, Taylor scored back-to-back goals, respectively, by Sophie Schneider in the 56th and Lauren Collins in the 57th. Taylor, who are 7-0 on the season, has their best start since 2016 when they began the season with 9 straight victories. So we are moments away from opening kickoff here at Blue Devils Stadium. Final game of non-conference play. The Blue Devils hoping to get a victory before they get ready for non-conference play. And here we go, underway here As the Taylor Trojans kick things off, they are in all of purple, and the Blue Devils are in white. And starting up ahead here is number 7, Hannah Dempsey. Got an assist to her credit. Here is Abigail Gray, or Jaden Conrad, I should say. And now the Trojans goes there on the run. Here is Claire Massey on the far side. Claire Massey running forward, trying to serve it into the box. Here comes the chance for Collins. It's a real scramble inside the box, and now it's cleared away by the Blue Devils. First real chance opportunity for the Trojans. Here's Jaden Conrad, making her 3rd appearance for the Blue Devils. Only got an assist on the season, but it's taken away by Kina Scheifert. Centering ball towards the box. Grimm trying to knock it down. Grimm with a shot, and it's stopped by Sydney Schnurstein, who is making her 2nd appearance. Of course, the Blue Devils wanted to get things going on track here as well. 1-2-1 on the season. They have not gotten a win since their home opener against Mount Vernon Nazarene, which ended in a 2-1 win. Here's Jenny Deere, one of the leading goal scorers on this Blue Devils side. Having a slow start to the season, but hopefully she could build momentum before conference play. Here she is on the ball, and it's taken away by Lauren Collins. Jenny Deere trying to get it once more. Nicely done to keep it in play. And Jenny Deere hopefully to win it back, and she'll shield the ball for the throw-in for the Blue Devils. Just 2 minutes into the first. No score between the Blue Devils and the Trojans, and it goes off of Hannah Dempsey. Trojans, like I said earlier in the broadcast, 7-0 on the season. Their best start since 2016 when they have 9 wins. And it's intercepted by Brooke Chimuni. And now here comes Lauren Collins. Lauren Collins, 4 goals and assists on the year so far, as Claire Nishala gives it over to Brooke Chimuni. At the center circle, here is Abigail Gray to Jenny Deere. And it's served up ahead by Jessica Koji, who missed last season due to an injury, but what a way to get her back on track. As Koji makes her 3rd appearance. Here comes Koji. Koji with a long shot that's blocked away, and now here comes Hannah Collins for Taylor. Collins on the ball, taken away by Jessica Koji, and we'll get a throw-in for the Trojans. Of course, the head coach for the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils, Andy Richards, in his 7th year, trying to build momentum going towards conference play. They want to get that all-important win in before doing so. Here comes Bridget Finneran, who scored her collegiate goal against Mount Vernon Nazarene a few weeks ago. And we'll get a throw in here for the Taylor Trojans as we're nearly approaching 5 minutes to the first. Graham trying to serve it up ahead. It's cleared away by Abigail Gray. Now Jenny Deere trying to flick along. She was in a tough battle. And now it's cleared away by Courtney Matheson. Ishala and Warren Nukas able to pick it up here, and now she'll go forward. Here is Isla Javosek trying to take it away, and now we'll get a throw-in. Isla Javosek got an assist on the year. And of course, last year she has made a impressive performance last year, as we'll get a throw-in as it goes off of Kiana Scheifert. Isla Javosek. Great start to her as we'll get a foul. As Jessie Koji conceded the foul. She played 285 minutes, Jessica Koji, coming into tonight. Here's Jaden Conrad to Isla Javosek. Service into the box, that's headed away, but Javosek will get it back. Too heavy on the touch, and it's cleared away by Shamini. Here comes Taylor, nice header. Here is Schneider. And here comes Taylor on the run with Grimm. Grimm on the far side, she's battling along with Bridget Finneran, and it's poked away by Warnukas. Warnukas stays with it. She's at the center circle. Jenny Deere, the one touch, flicked along right back. Conrad was trying to get on the ball there, but is now taken away by Shamini. Intercepted by Abigail Gray. Abigail Gray with a goal and assist this season. The cross towards the box, and nobody's headed it down. Jessie Koji was the closest. And now the Trojans will go on the run. Here is Massey. Nice ball, goes over to Grimm. Grimm 1v1 with Finneran. Service toward the box. And a one-hop bounce, and it goes into the hands of Sydney Schneerstein. Sydney Schneerstein, the sophomore goalkeeper from Brighton, Michigan. So far coming into today, she all played 90 minutes, making 3 saves. That was against Judson, or Trinity International, well, I should say. So far, no goals against for her, as she has made an impressive start so far. Here is Gray, taken away by Dunham, and now intercepted once again as Jenny Deere could not get it in time, and it will be a throw-in for Taylor. So far, impressive start here for both of these teams. We got some chances therefore on the Taylor side, but the Blue Devils definitely trying to make their run for it, that they had a real opportunity moments ago. Here is Collins. Collins on the near side, making a run is Scheifert. 2 in the box for Taylor. Service into the box, over the head, and Goebel was the closest to it. But nice coverage by Jessica Koji, or Cassidy Weiss rather. Able to clear away. Throw in here for the Trojans. Goebel. Graham service into the box. It's an opportunity for the Trojans. And now here comes Jenny Deere on a 1v1 battle with Nishala. Cassie Weiss clears it away. Intended pass for Jaden Conrad. And now here's Claire Massey on the ball for the Trojans. So far, impressive start for Taylor Trojans. Of course, Scott Stan, the head coach, in his 15th year for Taylor, recently got his 150th win. So congratulations to Scott Stan on his great well run. And what an impressive start for his team going forward. Here comes a shot by Lauren Collins, and it goes way wide, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Sydney Schneerstein. Shot so far, 2-1 in favor of Taylor. We are nearly towards the first 10 minutes of the game. Couple of saves so far here for Sydney Schneerstein. Not a big one just yet, but got some easy ones so far. A real bounce around towards the far near side. Here is Javosek, but it's taken away by Scheifert. And Warnuka says, "Thank you very much. I'll take that from here." Of course, Warnuka's making her 3rd appearance for the Blue Devils. Goebel. Real pressure made here for the Blue Devils as Dunham trying to take it away, and Massey too far out. Throw in here for the Blue Devils. Right at midfield, here is Rettig. Gives it over to Matheson. Ball taken away by Collins. Or Dempsey rather. Here is Collins once more. Now Scheifert. Scheifert into a penalty area, trying to get the touch on it. And it goes off of a Blue Devil, but so far, Sydney Schneerstein able to get the grab. And we will get a foul here for the Trojans, as we'll get a free kick at midfield. And here is Warren Nukas, gives it across to Cassidy Weiss, or Bridget Finneran rather. And now Courtney Matheson. Matheson chested it down, Jenny Deere. Jenny Deere trying to hold on to it. Jenny Deere goes off of Dempsey. Service into the box. It's a real scramble, Conrad. Now Cassidy Weiss will get it on the far side. Blue Devils still hanging on here, and we will get our first corner. As Cassidy Weiss trying to serve it into the box, but it goes off of a Trojan. So Warren Nukas will do the honors of our first corner kick as we are approaching 33 minutes. Some white jerseys there for Lauren Sack. It's up for grabs. And now a foot race. Who's going to get it? And it looks like Kiana Scheifert. And now she's making a run. Nice service, but Courtney Matheson's on a run, but almost just taken away. And now here is Sophie Schneider, but it's taken away as well. Here comes the Trojans now with Schneider. Gives over to Dempsey. Service, and now here a real opportunity for Audrey Grimm. Two in the box for Taylor. Goes off of Cassidy Weiss. It's a real scramble, but it's cleared away by Warren Nukas. Still with the Trojans now here with 32 minutes remaining. Here comes Goebel. Nice run by Grimm, but she almost got away with it. And it will be a goal kick here for the Blue Devils. So for the Blue Devils, of course, last year they were 8-3 overall, 4-4-2 in WAC. They finish off in second place. They knocked down Madonna in overtime last year in the WAC conference playoff before losing to Northwestern Ohio. And of course, the Blue Devils opened the home opener against Mount Vernon Nazarene 2-1 with Finneran and Horn scoring their first ever collegiate goals. Emily Horn and Bridget Finneran. Here comes the chance for Taylor, serving into the box, and it goes off the crossbar. Schneerstein got a piece of it, and Taylor will have their first corner. That was a real close chance for the Taylor Trojans to get themselves on the board. So here we go. First corner for the Taylor Trojans in the 15th minute. Service flicked on. Real scramble inside the box. Not cleared yet. Dempsey will settle it down. Here is Dunham. Dempsey, and it's taken away. And here comes the Blue Devils on the attack with Jaden Conrad on the ball. Cassie Weiss running towards the far side. That's a nice good ball to Jaden Conrad, who is defending with Dunham. Getting all the way to the back, Jenny Deere. Trying to service into the box. And nobody home for the Blue Devils. So we got our goal kick coming up for Hannah Brackenbury out of Grand Haven, Michigan. And of course for Hannah Brackenbury, she has made all-star so far. Coming into tonight, 604 minutes. She made 16 saves and 2 goals against. What an impressive start here for the goalkeeper, as we'll get a foul called as Sophie Schneider goes down. Free kick coming up here for the Taylor Trojans. So Hannah Dempsey will have the honors of the free kick opportunity. She'll boot it long. Goes off of Abigail Gray. And now here comes the attack for the Trojans. Pass is intercepted and it's cleared away. Here is Jordan Conrad at the center circle. And too heavy on the touch was Michaela Warrenukas. Here is Dempsey. Dempsey trying to attempt to pass over, but now here comes the Blue Devils with Jaden Conrad. Taken away by Warrenukas. And looks like nobody home for the Blue Devils on the pass. So throw in here for the Taylor Trojans. 18th minute, still no score. Shots 4-2 in favor of Taylor. Here is Collins. Cleared away by Matheson. And now here is Jesse Koji. And it goes off of Lauren Collins for a throw-in. Blue Devils hopefully to get a win at home before they start off conference play against Indiana Tech. And looks like the ball was out. Throw in here for the Trojans. Clear away. Here is Abigail Gray. Nice ball to Jenny Deere. She's intercepted by Dunham. Play continues on. No foul being given. Warrenukas, nice pick. And it's headed down. And now here is Dyla Javosek for the Trojans. Gives over to Parrish Redtick. She's defended by Nishala. Here's Koji. Koji, nice ball. Jaden Conrad with Jenny Deere in the middle. Conrad nicely done to keep it in play. And we'll get a throw in. It was a nice 1v battle between Conrad and Shimini. Jenny Deere inside the box. Now she stays out of it. That's a nice good ball. Service ahead. And it stays or goes to the Trojans. Servers what in the box was Michaela Warrenukas. There were 2 players for the Blue Devils. Nearly had a look at goal, but it went over them. And now here comes the Trojans ready to work. Here is the chance for Jalen Collins. And did Schnerston get a piece? Yes, she did. So that will be the second corner of the game for the Taylor Trojans. That was a good shot by Lauren Collins. She is the second leading goal scorer for the Trojan in goals. She has 4 goals and 1 assist. So corner coming up, second of the game for the Trojans. And Sertan got a piece. And it's cleared away, but not out of it yet. Warrenukas got to head to it. And Warrenukas will get it again, trying to clear it away. And fell on the ball was Claire Massey. And it looks like we'll get a free kick. And there's some commotion going along here. Referee trying to restore order off of a free kick. Nobody home. Looks like Cassidy Weave was the closest. Here is Jenny Deere. Oh, and that was nearly close to get a touch. But the Trojans able to start the counterattack. Nice ball to Collins, and a pass was intended for Kiana Scheifert. And it'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils here. Under 25 minutes to go here in the first half. Shot 6-2 in favor of Taylor. 5 of them came in on goal so far, none yet for the Blue Devils. Nicely done by Koji to keep it in play, and it's cleared away by Dunham. Here is Dempsey. See, that's a nice good ball to Goebel. Patiently waits for it. And now Grimm. Looks like she'll make a run there, but it's taken away by Cassidy Weiss, and she kept it in play. Jenny Deere looks like she was trying to get the touch on it, but now she does. It's a 50-50 ball. Warren Nukas at the Blue Devils heading towards their final third. Gray to Weiss. Conrad in the box. Here comes the opportunity, and Brackenberry makes her first save of the night. Right at the near post, Hannah Brackenberry. As Cassidy Weiss nearly sneaked one in for the Blue Devils. Dempsey. Patiently waits. Intercepted by Javosek. Koji on it for the Blue Devil. That's a nice, good ball. And here comes the opportunity for Conrad. Looks like it was off of Claire Massey. Flag was up. I thought for a moment it goes off of Claire Massey. But the flag came up for offside as Jaden Conrad was in an offside position. Halfway through the first, still no score between the Blue Devils and the Trojans in their last game of non-conference play. Conrad shifted it down. Here comes Abigail Gray. Abigail Gray, nice footwork. Gray will send it across, nobody home. It's intercepted by Lauren Collins. Here is Graham, but nicely done by Matheson. Goes off of Koji as he mishandled on the touch. Warnukas trying to get over to Jaden Conrad, but nice hold off by Mariah Dunham. Mariah Dunham got a goal so far in her career as Brackenberry will set it up. Here is Rettig. Rettig on the ball. Gray. Sending it across, and that's a nice good awareness by Kiana Scheifert. She knows where the ball is going towards. Free ball, and it's Nishala gives it over to Grimm. Grimm on the far side. That's a nice good ball ahead. Here comes the Trojans on the run. Trying to hold it off, and we'll get our third corner. Third corner as Cassidy Weiss was trying to hold off, but she kicked it out of bounds. So third corner kick coming up here for the Trojans as we are under 21 minutes to go in this first half. Delighted to have you with us for those who are tuning in here on the LTU Sports Network. Here it comes, third corner. Serves into the box. Second ball is cleared, but not out of it yet. Goebel, and it's picked off, and now the Blue Devils will go on the run. Jesse Koji on the run. Trying to tend the pass to Jaden Conrad, and now it's a foot race. And Brackenberry will receive the pass from Mariah Dunham, who will give it right back. Dempsey. Gives over to Collins. Back to Dunham once more. Brackenberry. Trying to serve it ahead towards midfield. Intercepted. But the Trojans will get it right back through Sophie Schneider. And now here comes Kiana Scheifert, who's leading the team in the goals with 6. Scheifert. Great ball ahead. And it's headed out. Stays with the Trojans, however. Scheifert towards the goal, and Snerstein! How about that save? Put that one on YouTube. A big time save for Snerstein, and that will earn the Trojans their 4th corner. How about that save? Under 19 minutes to go. And let's see how the Trojans can do it. Good header on target. That was Lauren Collins with an opportunity. Like I said, she is 2nd with this team in goals with 4. And she only racked up 9 points so far. And now we'll get 2 subs for the Taylor Trojans. And of course, we'll get subs here for the Blue Devils as well. We'll catch up the scoring here in a minute. Hopefully, the Blue Devils had some good chances on goal, but the Trojans are definitely rocking. And we will get a throw in here for the Blue Devils. Looks like Deanna Hill. Looks like Deanna Hill is into the match. So Sarah Mullins and Chloe Cena are the substitutes for Taylor. As we'll get a throw in here. Ball inside the box. Looks like Deanna Hill trying to get ahead to it. Warren Nukas will get it once more. Dempsey gives it over to Scheifert. And it's cleared away by Matheson. Goes out of bounds for a throw-in. So Sarah Mullins and Chloe Cena is in for Taylor. And for the Blue Devils, Deanna Hill, Lindsay Ramos, and Neela Wilson are the substitutes. As Dempsey will throw it in. And now here comes a chance for the Trojans. Cena towards the goal, right across the face. Almost an opportunity for the Blue Devils. Is blocked, hit off the post. Looked like Snerstein got a piece. And we will have our 5th corner. That was a real good opportunity here for the Trojans, as they nearly got the first goal. So it's a real good scramble inside the box, but let's see. How the Trojans go. Service inside the 6-yard box. And it goes off of Taylor for a throw-in. So Sydney Snerstein, Blue Devils relieving the danger so far here in this game. As we are under 60 minutes to go, and Hopefully a cramp for one of the Blue Devil players. And it looks like it's Jaden Conrad. So for the substitutes for the Blue Devils, Neela Wilson, 4 games played starting tonight. She picked up 164 minutes, but she played 26 at Judson. Lindsay Ramos, she only had 1 start on the season coming into tonight, 138 minutes, 62 minutes at Judson as she picked up an assist. Here is Hannah Dempsey. Trying to serve it up. And here is Sydney Thompson, who just came into the match as Sydney Schnorstein makes a grab. And of course, Deanna Hill. So far, no goals so far. She played 54 minutes at Justin, but her best minutes was 61 minutes at Mount Vernon Nazarene. So free kick coming up here for Taylor as we are less than 14 minutes away from halftime. Trying to serve it toward the box. That's headed away by Matheson. And now Jenny Deere will clear out of danger. And now it's a foot race. And it looks like Shamini will send our way back to Brackenberry. Here is Dempsey. Sending it across to Emma Goebel. Chesting it down. Here is Cena. Or Chloe Cena. Nice run. Audrey Grimm trying to make a run here. Mullins back to Grimm. 3 in the box for Taylor. Service toward the box, and we'll get our another corner. 6-1 for the Trojans. So far, the Trojans are racking up in corners. So Taylor are rampant so far here tonight. At the 6th corner, cleared out. And here's Deanna Hill. And the Blue Devils is out of clear. We'll send all the way back to Brackenbury. All the way to Brooke Shamini. Brooke Shamini got an assist so far this season. Goes over the head of Schiffer, and that'll be a throw-in. Blue Devils on the attack. Taken away by Shamini. And clear out for a throw. Throw in. Here is Dyla Javosek. And throw in once more. And now we'll get some subs here for Taylor as Sarah Mullins comes out. And coming into the game is Lauren Sinna. And of course, more subs here for the Blue Devils as Jenny Deere and Michaela Warnukas comes off. 22 is Regan Boyle. Regan Boyle, of course, she has made 1 start this season, 41 minutes against Judson. That's one of the subs for the Blue Devils. And Andrea Williams. Here's Deanna Hill. Nice good ball is cleared out. Blue Devils hopefully to make out a run. Andrea Williams, nicely done. Deanna Hill. Run towards the near side. That's a good battle by Brooke Shamini, and she wins the ball. And a good opportunity here for the Trojans, and this could be a breakaway as Schnurstein able to clear it out. What a run that was. A real good opportunity by the Trojans, and they almost cash it in. Sydney Schnurstein said, "Thank you very much, I'll clear it right out of the way." And now the Blue Devils can go on the run. Andrea Williams taken down, no foul given. Here is Brooke Dunham, gives it over to Goebel. And here's Claire Massey, number 10 for the Trojans. And we'll go out of play for a throw-in. So far shots 8-3 in favor of the Trojans. But still no score, as we will get a goal kick here with 9 minutes to go. And of course, we'll get more subs coming your way.
Coming at the Blue Devils, number 2, Maddie Cuellar. And number 17, Molly.
As both teams still hanging on to a scoreless game. Here comes the Blue Devils on the attack with Kiana Scheifert. Scheifert making a run. 1 against 3 for the Blue Devils. Here comes Lauren Collins, and she could not get what she wanted on the touch. Goal kick coming up for Sydney Schnurstein. Maddie Cuellar and Regan Boyle substituting. And on to the match. As the Blue Devils are under 8 minutes to go there. The longer this scoreline holds, the more opportunities for Lawrence Tech. And that will be the good news here so far here coming into the locker room. But they, most importantly, want to get a win before getting ready for conference play. Here is Sarah Mullins. And a good opportunity here is Sydney Thompson. And a header away, and this will be the 7th corner of the game for Taylor. I can assure you that things are good things to come here in favor of Taylor. Blue Devils, the fans are definitely testing themselves. Flicked on header. They're away. Here is Dempsey. Service into the box. That's headed out. And a shot from distance. Almost an own goal off of Maddie Cuellar. But Sydney Schnurstein able to grab it. Almost an own goal there for the Blue Devil. That could have been disastrous for them. 6:20 to go. Here in this first half, no score. It's a real good battle as Jessica Koji goes off the ball. No foul being given. And goes out of bounds for a throw in here for the Trojans. Blue Devils on the attack. Here is Andrea Williams. Andrea Williams for the Blue Devils gives it over to Cuellar. That's a nice, good ball. Goes over the head, and here comes Cassidy Weiss on the run. or Neela Wilson rather. Wilson able to keep it in play, but looks like she ran out of bounds as well. So throw-in coming up here for the Trojans with 5:22 to go in this first half. And now a real good counterattack ahead here for the Trojans. That's a nice good ball. And it runs out of real estate for a throw-in. Looks like Sydney Thompson was trying to make a run and could not get the pass that she wanted. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Good defensive start so far here for the Trojans. Or Blue Devils, I should say. Good defensive start here for the Blue Devils. As we got a throw in.
Blue Devils, number 6.
Service up ahead is intercepted.
And number 12.
And running out of real estate as well. As Jessica Green, who came onto the match, just nearly had a good look at it. Andrea Williams, she's offended by Libby Thomas, who recently just came into the match. It'll be a throw in here for the Trojans with 4:05 to play. Dempsey. She'll get it right back from the pass of Thomas. Andrea Williams, and that's cleared away. Trojans still hanging on here as Hannah Dempsey gets on the ball. Nice diagonal pass. Flicked on header. Thompson. Thompson trying to make a run on it. Here she comes on the attack. Centering ball is not cleared. Thompson will get it back. And the Blue Devils are just desperately in danger of trying to clear it out, but nicely done. As we'll get a throw in as Sydney Thompson. Sydney Thompson's from Carlsbad, California. Flicked on, and it'll be a goal kick. It's a corner, excuse me. I thought it was a goal kick. So, 8th corner kick of the game here for the Blue Devils. As we're down to 2:46 to play here in the first. That's a real good goal, and there's a goal for the Trojans. And guess who it is? It is Sydney Thompson, who headed towards goal right into the back of the net, and Sydney Schnerstein is beaten. And Trojans lead 1-0 with 2:39 to play in the first. And it comes right off the 8th corner kick of the game. What an impressive start here for the Trojans. As Sydney Thompson gets her first goal of the season, she now has 3 points. So the Blue Devils hopefully to get a response.
Taylor, number 25, Sydney Thompson. Her third on the season. Assisted by number 10, Claire Massey.
And the Blue Devils hopefully to get a win here as it goes off of Scheifert. 2:15 to go here in the first. 1-0 in favor of Taylor. Deanna Hill keeping it in play. Here is Andrea Williams on the ball. And gives it over to Emily Williams. Finneran intercepted on the pass, and now the Trojans can go on the run. Here is Sarah Mullins. And it goes out play for a throw-in. Under 2 to play here in the first. 1-0 on a goal by Sydney Thompson. Claire Massey getting the assist here as we get a goal kick with 90 seconds to go. 7-0 on the season for the Taylor Trojans. They are 3-0 on the road. So what a way to open up the first goal for Scott Stan's team. And they're looking to add more. Here is Scheifert. 6 goals on the season. Could not make it 7 as it goes way wide. Looks like Kiana Scheifert probably wrong-footed it on the ball, but no pressure for Kiana Scheifert as we are under a minute to play here in the first. Blue Devils hoping to tie it up. It's cleared away. Nobody home here for the Blue Devils as we're down to 34 seconds. And that Dempsey will let it go, and it'll be a goal kick for Hannah Brackenberry. Brackenberry, of course, had a .30 goals against, almost 89% on save percentage. Time winding down here in the first half. And let it go by Dempsey, and that will do it here for the first half of play. The goal by Sydney Thompson makes the difference on the 8th corner kick of the game as the Trojans are up 1-0 in favor. Taylor up 1-0 as Sydney Thompson gets her first goal of the year. Blue Devils are hoping to make a comeback and try to get their second win of the season before heading to conference play. So halftime score, Taylor Trojans 1, Lawrence Blue Devils 0. Hello everybody, we are back here at Blue Devil Stadium as Taylor Trojans 7-0 overall, 1-0 lead for them thanks to the goal by Sydney Thompson with the assist by Claire Massey. So Blue Devils are hoping to get themselves back into the game and hopefully try to get their second win of the season. And of course, if that happens, both of them will be at home. And of course, hopefully they can get a huge boost going towards conference play. I'm Jan Booker here with you on the call. 45 minutes to go. As players are waiting on here, hopefully we are to get ready as they're in a booth. So here we go in these last 45 minutes. Blue Devils can hopefully make a comeback as Blue Devils are in white. Trojans of Taylor are in purple. Great to have you with us here on the LTU Sports Network. Jan Booker here with you on the call. And that's a nice good feed. And here they come. Here is Dunham on the run, or I should say Libby Thomas, and that will earn a corner for the Blue Devils in the early going. As number 10 Claire Massey comes on here to do the honors. First corner of the second half, 9th of this game. And Brianna Rawlings will get the start as the corner was whipped in. And here comes the opportunity for the Blue Devils, but it's taken away. Here is Claire Massey. Gets over to Jaden Conrad. And that's a nice good run. Nice ball ahead by Abigail Gray and Jenny Deere inside the penalty area. Deere will let it fly, and it's just wide. So, Brianna Rawlings, number 0 for the Taylor Trojans, getting the start here in this second half, along with Mullins, Dempsey, Massey, Thomas, Shamini, Scheifert, Goebel, Cena Grimm, and Dunham. Here is Neela Wilson trying to get a touch on it. And it's chested it down by Dunham. Here comes Taylor on the run. And a nice good pass. Gives it over to Cena. Cena, that's a nice good ball. Cena at the far side. Service toward the box. And it was intended towards Libby Thomas. But the Trojans will get it again. And now it's clear, but not out of it yet. Massey, service toward the box, and nobody home for the Trojans. So goal kick coming up here for Sydney Schnerstein, who made 7 saves out of the 8 shots that was made. And here's Deanna Hill on the ball. And here comes Courtney Matheson trying to clear it ahead, and somehow has kept it in play. Nicely done. Trojan hopefully to make 8 straight wins on the season. Of course, their best start, 2016, when they have started with 9 straight wins to start off the season. So throw in here for the Blue Devils as we are early on here in the second half. Taylor Trojans leading 1-0 on the goal by Sydney Thompson. So throw in coming up here for the Blue Devils. Taylor trying to keep things going. Here is Conrad. And we'll get a throw in here for the Trojans. Brianna Rawlings, 5'4" goalkeeper from Las Vegas. Getting a start here in the second half. Here is Shamini. And the Trojans goes on the counter attack. Good ball ahead, but it was intended for Audrey Grimm, or Scheifert rather, and it will roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Blue Devils are hoping to get a big boost once we hit conference play. Put away, Deanna Hill. Trying to send in a touch. Deanna Hill. Jenny Deere. Here is Regan Boyle, one of the freshmen on this Blue Devil side. Conrad, here is the chance. Now the shot, it goes over the crossbar. That shot comes from Abigail Gray. Got a goal and assist in her 5th appearance tonight. I want to remind you that the Blue Devils will be at Indiana Tech to begin conference play coming up on Saturday. As we'll get our... So let's see what we got here. Looks like it's a corner for the Blue Devils, second tonight, first in this second half. So let's see if they can get the tying goal off of a corner, just like what Taylor did in the first half. Nobody home for the Blue Devils, but looks like Jenny Deere is the closest to it. Hesitated a little bit, and it'll be a throw-in. Shots 12-5 now. Shots 12-5 now in favor of Taylor. As we are under 39 minutes to go here in this second half. I want to remind you, of course, this season in college soccer, if the game is tied after 90 minutes, it ends in a draw. Usually we got golden goal overtime, but not anymore. And we'll get a throw in here for the Blue Devils as Dyla Javosik will throw it in. Second ball is picked up. Here's Scheifert. Clear away. Matheson. Ball goes out of bounds for a throw. Interesting thing is about the Blue Devils is that they brought in some brand new freshmen, of course. Lindsay Ramos, Finneran, and of course Regan Boyle coming over into the fray. Of course, Andy Williams hoping to let the freshmen have a key role here in this 2022 season. As Sydney Schnerstein able to grab it ahead. And Blue Devils will hopefully make their mark here as they hit the reset button. Put it away towards midfield. And here is Lindsay Ramos. She stays with it, but is intercepted. Here comes Kiana Scheifert. 1v1 battle with Dyla Javosik. And we'll get a corner. 10th of the game for the Taylor Trojans. As we are a little over 37 minutes to go here in a 1-0 Taylor lead. Of course, Taylor scored off of a corner. That was Cassidy. That was Claire Massey, rather. Service towards goal and it's punched away. Now the opportunity for the Trojans. And they almost cash it in for the second goal. That opportunity came from Chloe Sina. And the Blue Devils will restart with Courtney Matheson on the ball. Gives it over to Abigail Gray. Ramos whipped it on the ball, but that's a nice, good pass. Thomas. And now Deanna Hill on the ball. Pressure being coming here for the Trojans. Trying to stay with it. Here's Kuyala. Gives over to Neela Wilson. Setting it down, Abigail Gray. Abigail Gray making a run. Here comes the Blue Devils on the attack. That's a nice, good cross toward the goal. And Rawlings able to grab it. So far, a good look ahead on the goal scoring opportunity here for the Blue Devils. As it will last touch off of Jaden Conrad. Approaching 10 minutes into the second half. Taylor still leads 1-0. Now hoping to get a second goal as counterattack opportunity here for Dunham, and she'll let it go out of bounds. Goal kick coming up here for Sydney Schneerstein. Of course, more pressure being involved here for the Taylor Trojans. Now the ball is intercepted. And we'll get a throw in here for the Trojans. Trying to stay with it. And now here comes the Blue Devils on the attack. And the foul is called as Blue Devils will get a free kick. Free kick opportunity. Head down once more. Second ball picked up. And now here's Dempsey. Gives it over to Sarah Mullins. That's a nice good pass. Here is the chance now for the Trojans. As Dolly Cena got a ball on it, but she could not handle on it. And now here comes Abigail Gray. Gray, Deer. Trying to shut it down, trying to go against two Trojan defenders. Deer with a long opportunity, but it goes way wide of frame. Goal kick coming up here for Brianna Rawlings, who is making her third appearance on the season. Coming into tonight, she had played 26 minutes, only made 2 saves. Here's Libby Thomas intercepted by Koji. Koji, of course, you see that leg brace there. Like we said, missed last season due to an injury. And now here at the Trojans on the attack. Goes off of Wilson. And now here comes the chance for Cena. Cena. Mullins. Intercepted by Neela Wilson. Blue Devils need to clear. And now they do. And now a real good opportunity on the counterattack, but Deanna Hill nearly had the heavy touch, but then she getting it right back. Dempsey on the ball. And he'll roll out for a throw in here as we are nearly 12 and a half minutes into the second half. 1-0 lead for the Trojans. Sydney Thompson, the only goal so far here in this game. Neela Wilson, that's a nice good ball. Jenny Deere hopefully to get it. Trying to keep it in place, she does. That's a good centering ball inside the box. And I believe that ball was out of bounds. Thought Jenny Deere kept that one in play, but instead it'll be a throw in here for the Trojans. Now pressure being milled around here, and now that's intercepted, and now here comes the opportunity for Abigail Gray trying to weave her way around. She got taken down, and a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. Abigail Gray with a goal and assist so far this season, making her 5th appearance. As Jessie Koji already got an assist to her credit, will have an opportunity at the free kick from from about 25 yards away from goal. Koji going for it. Oh, so close. Way over the crossbar. That was a nice, good effort off a free kick from Jesse Koji. The result is a goal kick. So we will get some subs here as Hannah Dempsey comes out, and coming back into the game, is Claire Nashala. And it'll go outbound for a throw-in. Koji. It's intercepted. Now here comes the Trojans on the attack. Here is Massey. Making a run. That's a nice, good ball. Here is Lauren Collins running through on the far side. Now an opportunity for Mullins. Nobody home, but Grimm was the closest. As she was trying to get a foot on it, but instead it will be a goal kick for Sydney Schnerstein. So Nishala comes back on here for the Trojans as we get a counterattack here. Here comes Jaden Conrad, but nicely done by Claire Massey. Claire Massey, Lauren Collins on the ball. Here's Grimm, but it's intercepted by Neela Wilson. Jenny Deere trying to keep things going, but nice pressure by Emma Goebel. And now the Trojans will go on the run here. Lauren Collins, that's a nice good ball. Onside is Audrey Grimm. Audrey Grimm with Kriala on her. And Grimm trying to get a good shot away, but instead it goes way wide of the net. And instead, we'll get a corner coming up. Looks like it goes off of Manny Kriala. So, corner kick number 11. Of course, the Trojans already in double digits as Claire Massey, who got the assist off of a corner kick. That came in the 43rd minute. Can she do it again off this corner? It goes off the top of the crossbar, but the Trojans still have it. Claire Massey almost got an Olympic goal right there. And now here comes the Trojans reset. Here is Massey. Nearly got a good Olympic goal here. Here is Mullins. That's a nice good ball ahead. An opportunity for the chance of the Trojans. And there's the second goal. And this time it's Emma Goebel who stays with it on the play. And for Emma Goebel, that is her third goal this season. Usually she is a defender, but what a way to get through on the attack. And the Taylor Trojans have now gotten a 2-0 lead with 27:45 to go here in the second half. And of course, down 2-0 for the Blue Devils. This spells trouble for them. So what would the Blue Devils do right now as a Taylor Trojan hoping to look for more? Here is Lindsay Ramos on the ball for Lawrence Tech. Or Conrad, rather. Gives over to Cassidy Weiss. Good ball ahead. Deere backtracking, and now she gets it. She's defended by Dunham. Down, wait for it. The ball was out of bounds. But referee calling it a foul. And it goes on Jenny Deere.
passes
So
to
Emma
the
Goebel
reception
getting
with,
the
number 14, Michaela
getting the
Alvarado,
goal.
and number 21, Lindsay
It will go as an unassisted goal. That came in the 62nd minute. And Blue Devils are in double trouble right now after down by 2. Warren Nukas gives it over. Good opportunity. Here is Deanna Hill on the ball. Well defended away, and now here comes the Taylor Trojans. Cleared out by Maddie Quiala. And now here's Koji. Nice heavy on the touch. But advantage being played. Here comes Collins. Blue Devil stays with it. Oh, that's a nice, good ball ahead. It was intended for Audrey Grimm, but Sydney Scherstein says, let me have it. Thank you very much. We are less than 20 minutes into the second half. 2-0, Taylor leading. Hopefully Blue Devils can hopefully make a comeback before this game ends. Schiffer trying to make a run to it, and now Sydney Scherstein will make the grab. Shots, of course, was 12-3 back in the first half in favor of Taylor. As you see the shot way over the crossbar, that was Claire Massey from distance. As we are under 25 minutes to go here in regulation time. 2-0 Blue Devils leading. If you're just joining us, goals from Sydney Thompson and Emma Goebel. And that's how we stand in this game right now. Shots now 18-8 in favor of Taylor. As the Blue Devils goes on the attack right now, as Brianna Rawlings will settle it down. Of course, Blue Devils will begin conference play on Saturday when they go on the road against Indiana Tech. Massey on the ball, gives it over to Collins. Collins to Mullins. Making a run now is Massey. Trying to settle it down. Mullins once more. Good touch ahead. Serving it across. Here is Scheifert. Scheifert from Grimm. And it'll be a corner coming up. Number 12 for Taylor. As we are getting close to the halfway mark of the second half. And on the corner right inside the 6-yard box. Towards goal, and Scherstein so close to make it 3-0 in favor of Taylor, but Sydney Scherstein is not letting them have it. Nice way to keep this game at 2-0. Taking away, here's Warren Nukas, and nice footwork there by Michaela Warren Nukas. Good footwork there. Flicked along by Gray, and now the Trojans will have it. Here is Goebel, who scored the second goal of the game, gives it over to Collins. Collins, Goebel, nice ball over to Massey. Counterattack here for the Trojans. And a sliding tackle by Jenny Deere, and it'll be a throw-in. Nicely done to get the ball, Jenny Deere, instead of the player. And, of course, we'll see some subs for both of these teams. Adney Shalak comes back on, and Deanna Hill comes out. So has Emma Goebel, who just scored the second goal of the game for the Taylor Trojans. Massey the throw-in. And nobody home for the Trojans, and it will be a goal kick. So here we go. Blue Devils want to get back. They need to score 2. And a free kick coming up here, or throw-in rather, for the Trojans. So here we go with the throw-in. Second ball being picked up. Here is Collins. Collins, here it goes on the run. Massey intended to pass. Nishala, now Massey get it once more. Nishala heads it away. Picked up. And the Trojans still have possession of the ball. Blue Devils having trouble to clear it. And now there'll be a throw in here for the Trojans. A real good opportunity as Cassie Weiss clears it out. And looks like it's offside. So Schnurstein will have an opportunity. And now the Blue Devils hoping to regain control. They need to score 2. Here is Cassidy Weiss on the near side. Cassidy Weiss trying to make a good run ahead of it. Gives it over to Jenny Deere. Jenny Deere, 3 in the box for Lawrence Tech. Hopefully to get a goal back. Intercepted, and Cassidy Weiss goes down. And it'll be a free kick, this time from a good opportunity. Nearly towards 21 yards towards goal. Real good opportunity now for the Blue Devils, as hopefully a goal will put them back into this game. And it is Jessica Koji who will do the honors for the free kick. She had one good look off of a free kick. That was sailed over the crossbar, but let's see how things are going to go. Can she go straight in, or will one of her companions get going? Koji towards goal, and it's way wide. Not a bad effort for Jessica Koji. We want to have a real good go at going for free kicks. She wants to take it herself as well. So goal kick coming up here for Brianna Rawlings. As we are under 19 minutes to go here in regulation time. Shots now 19-9 in favor of Taylor, with 11-3 shot on goal advantage in favor of Taylor. Look the line, Javosek. Trying to serve it up ahead. Jenny Deere on the far side. She's defended by Dunham. Jenny Deere stays with it. Jenny Deere trying to have a shot off. That's blocked away. And now it's cleared away by Dunham, but not out of it yet. Here is Javosek. Javosek serving into the box. Now Conrad, almost. Conrad was definitely going towards goal, and it went over her. And Rollins, thinking her good luck charms, that did not go in the net. If that was going into the net, we wouldn't have gotten themselves a 2-1 game. We got some great crowd here on hand here at Blue Devil Stadium, including the men's soccer team as well. All going out of bounds. Opening towards the bridge. And a throw in here for Taylor. With about 17 minutes to go here in regulation. 2-0, Taylor leading. Here is Gray. And she'll let it go out of bounds for a throw in here for the Trojans. Gotta give credit to the Taylor Trojans so far. Great pressure. Having good opportunities so far. Getting in 2 goals. 1 off of a corner. And a real good battle now on the far side as we're now under 17 minutes to go. Here comes Massey on the near side. And that was an intended pass. Here comes Nishala crashing into 2 Blue Devils players. Here's Warnukas. Trying to receive the pass. Here is Cassie Weezen. She gets taken down as well. And a free kick coming up here for the Blue Devils. And it could be more as well. Referee's heading to the back pocket. And it'll be a yellow card for Mariah Dunham. First of the game. And that came in the 60th minute. Or actually, it's 75th. Actually, it came in the 75th minute. So, yellow card to Mariah Dunham. And so, Warnukas will have an opportunity off of a free kick. Hoping to get a goal back. And could not, and it's cleared away by Nishala. Here comes the opportunity for the Blue Devils on the run. Jenny Deere, hopefully. Deere could not clear away. Now a real good opportunity, and that's taken away. Here comes the Trojans now on the attack. And here is Kiana Scheifert on the far side. Intercepted by Warnukas. And it's taken away, and it'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. And, of course, we'll get some subs as Audrey Grimm will come out. And Sydney Thompson, the goal scorer for Taylor in the 43rd minute. That's how we sound right along here. And, of course, 1 sub for the Blue Devils as Koyala gets on the ball and she'll clear it away. Under 15 minutes to go in regulation time. 2-0. Taylor leading. Hopefully the next goal would definitely put the salt in the wounds for the Blue Devils. And that is cleared away. Throw in once again for the Blue Devils.
Returning for the one is number 16, Ted Lennox, for number 10, West Kobe. And entering the match for the Blue Devils.
And it looks like Gabby Nelson is onto the fray, and she will collect it. So Gabby Nelson has a performance. And she has a .400 goals against. And her save percentage is at 60% coming into tonight. Here is Collins. Gets her across to Sydney Thompson. Recently just came into the game. Here is Cassie Weiss now. Trying to make a cut. And here is Finneran. And now the Blue Devils goes on the attack. Warnukas to Conrad. Conrad on the near side. Gives it over to Warnukas. Heavy on the touch. And Rollins will collect it and hit the reset button. Taylor up by 2. Nishala. Nishala gives all the way back to Sarah Mullins. And we'll roll out of bounds for a throw-in. And we may see more subs as well. Andrea Williams looked like she's coming on back to the game, replacing Jaden Conrad. Excuse me, that is Regan Boyle, I should say. So Regan Boyle comes back on for Jaden Conrad. Finneran trying to let it go. Warnukas. And it's taken away by Cassidy Weiss. 12:18 to go here in regulation as Warnukas pickpocket away. Pickpocket away from Caroline Monberg. Weiss on the ball. She got some help coming. And Rawlings will say, thank you very much, I'll grab it. So Caroline Monberg coming into the game. 7 games played coming into tonight. This is her 8th. Under 12 minutes to go in regulation. Monberg is over to Nishala. Now Shamini. He's over to Scheifert. Shamini once more. Shamini trying to go on the run. Trying to serve it up across. Could not do it. And now it's cleared away by Finneran. Here is Jenny Deere. She's offended by Shamini. Jenny Deere will send all the way back to Gabby Nelson. Gabby Nelson made the start against Judson in that 3-1 loss just a couple of weeks ago. That goes off of Cassidy Weiss for a throw-in here for the Taylor Trojans as we are 10.5 away from the end of the game. And 2 more subs coming on, 1 for each team. Sydney Thompson will have the honors off of a throw-in. Courtney Matheson comes out for the Blue Devils. Here's Regan Boyle. One skip hop. Here is Regan Boyle. She's making a run. That's a nice, good ball. Trying to attend a pass for Jenny Deere, but it's intercepted. And now here comes the Trojans on the run. Mullins, nice one touch. And it's cleared away by Warnukas. Jenny Deere waits for it. Gives over to Boyle. That's a nice, good ball. And here's Jaden Conrad. She's barely inside the penalty area, but she kept that out. And it's toe poking away as the Trojans hold it and get right back. We're down to 9:17 to play here in regulation. Trojans 2, Blue Devils nothing. And of course, for Andy Richards, in his 7th year, he's thinking, what do I need to do? There are so many questions to be asked around this Blue Devil squad once they get ready for conference play, especially Saturday's game at Indiana Tech. They're on the ball right now. Regan Boyle trying to wheel his way around, trying to take the pass from Emily Williams. And now here is the Trojans on the counterattack. Too much on the pass. And we are throwing here with 8:25 to play. Weiss. Now Hill. She's on the near side. She recently just came back into the game. Weiss to Kuyala. And now Warnukas. Warnukas to Javosek. Javosek to Boyle. shot. And Rollins able to clear it out of danger. Under 8 minutes to go here in regulation as the Blue Devils are still have possession on the ball. They have the throw in here as Deanna Hill will do the honors from Ann Arbor. Real good look, but could not quite do it. Monberg, and that's a nice good run, and somehow Sydney Thompson, the goal scorer on their first goal of the game, could not handle it. And now more subs coming on here as the Blue Devils are reshuffling their lines here, hopefully to settle the game plan going. Warren Nukas comes out. Finneran also comes out. And Andrea Williams comes back on along with Lindsay Ramos. Lindsay Ramos got an assist so far this season. Here's Andrea Williams. Williams on the ball. Kuyala kicks it ahead. Emily Williams trying to stay with it. Emily Williams back to Maddie Kuyala. Gabby Nelson. Fourth appearance at the Blue Devils goalkeeper. Andrea Williams stays with it. Trying to tend the pass to Cassidy Weiss, but not much on it here is Sydney Thompson, but Cassidy Weiss will ready to take it over. 6:23 left. And Weiss was trying to attend the pass over to Emily Williams. As the Trojan goes on the attack. Collins gives over to Monberg. To the far side it goes. Here is Dempsey. Dempsey trying to serve it ahead. Intended pass to Lauren Collins, but it's cleared out. And Emily Williams somehow cannot keep it in. Sarah Mullen comes off and Audrey Grimm comes back on as we're under 6 minutes to play in regulation. 2-0 leading for the Trojans. Collins. Only trying to weave around. Here comes Libby Thomas. Recently came back on into the match. And it'll be a throw in here with 5:10 to play. So some takeaways there for the Blue Devils. They had a good opportunity at home after an 8-0 loss to begin the season. And they begin the season on the road against Indiana Wesleyan, which was an 8-0 loss. And then they got their first and only win of the season so far against Mount Vernon Nazarene. And then they have got some struggles for some of the part as we are getting close to non-conference play. Hopefully conference play will be better suited for the Blue Devils than it is in non-conference play. Trying to clear away, and now the Trojans goes on the attack. Collins with a shot that's blocked away. Now the Blue Devils go on the attack. And now here they come. Matheson could not try to keep it in play. As we're going to throw in here for the Taylor Trojans with under 4 minutes to play. Shot so far in this game, 19-13 in favor of Lawrence Tech with an 11-5 shot on goal advantage. Impressive performance so far for the Taylor Trojans, and of course for Scott Stan, who recently had his 150th win. Great start for them as they hopefully to begin their conference play very soon. Of course, they play in the Crossroads League. Thompson, one of the goal scorers here tonight. She's defended it well. Thompson will get it once more. It's a free ball. Who's going to get it? It's Shamini. Took a deflection. And Gabby Nelson able to grab it, but the flag came up for offside. That was Claire Nishala. Able to look at it. 2.5 to play here in regulation time as the Taylor Trojans hoping to go 8-0 on the season and gain their 4th road win to begin the 2022 season. Deanna Hill, that's a nice good ball. Koji tried to get through it, but a foul's being called. Now we're down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Blue Devils hoping to get a goal here before this game ends. As Koji from corner outside the penalty area, hoping to do the honors. Towards the goal, and it's not so far away. Maddie Koji, off of those free kicks, she's getting some close looks, but none of them came in on goal. She almost had some good looks. We are a minute 16 away from the end of the game. Blue Devils hoping to begin conference play here. As we're down to a final minute. Here comes Taylor on the run. Can they get one more goal here before this game ends? Can they get to it? Here comes the opportunity. Thompson will let it go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Blue Devils with 40 seconds to play. If you are Andy Richards, it's time to get back to the drawing board and hopefully try to get some wins. As Deanna Hill goes down. And clock will run out here with 20 seconds to go. Now the clock will stop with 17 seconds. So free kick opportunity here for the Taylor Trojans. And now the clock ready to go as well. Time will run out as Shamini, or Nishala rather, able to keep it in play. Taylor will have one more go, and this game is official. So the Blue Devils, now 1-1 at home. They will head to conference play as they lose tonight to the Taylor Trojans, 2-0 the final. And what a great performance there for the Taylor Trojans. They have played the better part of this match throughout all the 90 minutes. Sydney Thompson getting the goal that came in the 43rd minute off of a corner kick. And then Emma Goebel getting the assist by Lauren Collins. 2-0, that came in the 63rd minute. So far, shots 19-14 in favor of the Blue Devils. So the Blue Devils are now 1-3-1 on the season. Taylor Trojans are now 8-0 to begin the season. So what a great start here for the Taylor Trojans. But for the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils, tough schedule ahead as they get ready for conference play on Saturday when they go on the road to take on Indiana Tech. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to our LTU Sports Network coverage of women's college soccer. For all of us here at the LTU Sports Network, I'm Jan Vogler saying good night, everybody, and I hope we will see you back here in our next home match. Take care, everybody, and go Blue Devil Nation.